Teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey, ladies. Oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey, fellas. Oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies. Oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas. Oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Story, quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But
I got you.
Ready for this one. One word kept
I got 98 offense.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things.
What's your defense overall?
Prepared. You're exactly right.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just got that Reggie Bush. He's fast. They can't stop him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yes, sir.
This defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Terry McLaurin.
Hell yeah, dog. He got lucky. I thought he was going to scramble. Yeah, it should have been a pick right there.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now for Reggie Bush. he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Red, green gap. Slide through.
Now back to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Bush trying the middle.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Vikings 35-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, that's Ozzie Newsome. And he gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll keep it himself.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football.
So that play...
Dog, that's some bullshit. I got tank and everything on him.
Running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped for it.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
The rookie was trying
Good shit.
field with the safety.
I was about to pick him too.
That you have to hold the safety, and you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 36.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, red. 33, yellow.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack
I'm stalling at your shit.
this first quarter. DeMarcus Ware.
I don't know if
In there to drop him for a
No,
6.
yeah, I don't think I can get it from this far, dog.
Ready, set. 22 needle. Right. Let's go now. Hut.
They'll look to throw here.
I tried to get him because he was using, so I figured I could
And
catch
the
him.
Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Fuck.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch.
He gets lucky with that scramble shit.
56 yards.
He's already got one touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Touchdown, Vikings.
We're going to score right here, dog. No more fucking around.
5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings go up.
We can still run it, too.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Another extra point opportunity here. And it's good to make it 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
We fix to score first play. I'm fixing to fuck him up with this shit. I think we're going to run
it's over the back line of the end zone, so that's
Watch this. Brandon Marshall be wide open.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall.
Everything falling apart.
Damn, dog, no way.
And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
We'll get a safety.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They'll send Ginn in motion left.
Looking to throw, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete.
These motherfuckers gay for that.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force a penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Anderson to kick off.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Ready, set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Complete to Newsom.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up a second and
They'll look to throw again. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react.
Well, he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Dart going to look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Dart. He'll try and do this himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
38. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Elijah Arroyo there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Second down and 8.
They'll send Ginn in motion left.
Here's Dart.
That'll be caught by Hester. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down, Vikings.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
To throw, Dart.
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted.
And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Cole Bishop on the cover.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on,
They run up the middle with Bush. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Bush. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
That's to Marshall on a quick slant. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing his dart.
This one taken in by Hester. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He's going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Alexander.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Throwing his dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That one looks like he'll throw here. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Dart from the gun on third down. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The Hall of Famers kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. Here, ready.
The drive starts with Reggie Bush.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. He's got it to the 43 here. They'll come up now on second down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got the hook up to Ginn. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And that flag accepted.
On the ready.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Back to throw now on first down. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And hold the phone now. This game isn't over yet.
Not at all. Now, get the football back. That's the first thing. However you do it, get the ball back and then manipulate the clock with your offense, because you've got to get the ball into the end zone.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. Down to the 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this ball recovered in the end zone, but hold on here. This is reminiscent of the old holy roller play. Kim Stabler, Dave Casper from back in the 70s. This will not be a touchdown. What happens here is it comes back out to the spot of the fumble. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
48-yard attempt.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course,